Yes, we said you can represent the relation in different ways, build, atom, graph, or sometimes you can find equation, right? Yes, sometimes. Today we will analyze graph. Analyze. Yeah, you have a graph, how you analyze it, okay? So we continue our lesson relation. The module 3, lesson 1, the presence. The present, right? Something. Relations. Representing relations, we are on page 137. We did yesterday example 1. Check, right? Yes. So we are on example 2, page 137. Now focus with me here because we will see this space in front of you in the example. We will fill it. We will fill these spaces. So here we pencil and we'll talk about it. Now we are in example 2. Example 2. Okay, guys? Okay. Yeah. So example 2. And we will analyze graphs. Okay. Now, before we go to example 2, for example, if I have this graph, this is x-axis, right? Yeah. And this is y-axis. X-axis, we call it domain. Independent variable. X we call it independent variable. Y we call it dependent variable. Independent. Why we call them like this? For example, if I have this equation, y equal 2x plus 1. Okay? Y equal 2x plus 1. From where we know that dependent and dependent. For example, if I put x equal 3, then y will be 7. Right? Replace x by 3. 2 multiplied 3 is 6 plus 1. Check. If I replace x by 5, y will be 11. If I replace x by 8, y will be 17. Right? Means the values of y depends on the values of what? X. The values of y depends on what? X. On the values of x. Means you won't get 7 if you don't have x equal what? 3. You won't get 11 if x has 5. You won't get 17 if you have x. That's why we call the x is what? Independent. Even if we think that y-axis and y. Okay? Yes. Now to graph these points, we need to make order pairs. Okay? Yeah. I have 3 order pairs: x with y, not y with x. 3 with 7. 3 with 7. 5 with 11. And 8 with 17. Until you come and graph it. 3 with 7, you will go to the 3. 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah. And you go up to 7 and you go to the point. Share. Yes. Yes. This is how we deal with the graph, right? Yes. Right. Now, forget all of this. Just keep in your mind that the x values are what? Independent, and the y values are independent. Why? Because the values of y always depends on the values of x. Class? Now, yes. What if x can we put x equal? It will be another thing. Depends on the function structure. Okay. Now I'm talking about the coordinate plane with x-axis and y-axis. Y equal. But if you change x and y, you put h t. it will be T equals something by H. So H will be independent, T will be dependent. Okay? Now let's go to our example. Before our example also, if I have this graph, x-axis represents number of hours. Y-axis represents amount of money, for example. We are assuming that you are working by hour. If you work 1 hour, you get $5. Okay? So 1 hour, you get what? $5. I'm assuming only. Assume that after you make, for example, you do 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, and so on.
Yes.
If you do 0 hour, do you get money? No. So 0 and 0.
Yes.
If you do 2, it will be 10. Do 3, 15. Assume that after hour number 3, you get the rest 5 hours. Do you have money more? Or you will be constant?
Constant.
So I'll go like this and go like this. Then after, you go back to work. So your money will be what? Increasing, right?
Yes.
Now how we analyze the graph? Look here. We started from 0, 0. What we say? How we talk? And here, explain how we talk, how we analyze. Here, the number of hours, right?
Yes.
I will say as number of hours increasing, the amount of money was also increasing. And here, the number of hours keep increasing, right?
Yes.
But the amount of money constant, right?
Yes.
Then number of hours keep increasing. Also, the amount of money increases. Assume that you finish the work and you start buying it from your money. So your money will be increasing. So this line will come down. So increase, decrease, we will use it so much. Now, x-axis always what? You are always, time always passing, right? So the time always increasing. Meaning if you increase, you decrease, and y-axis. Got it?
Yes.
General idea?
Yes.
Now let's go to example 2 to analyze the graph in example 2. I will graph it on the board, example 2. So we are in example 2, page 37. Yeah. In example 2, I have this graph. I will graph it, but we'll use the book, okay? I have starting from 0, 0, going up a little, بعدين هيك شوي, بعدين increasing, بعدين constant, بعدين increase. خلاص?
So 39 constant.
Now, here, they wrote what?
Time.
Time. The x-axis is the time, and keep in mind the time always,
Yes.
time unworking.
Yes.
Yani if the hour is passing, it won't you get back, right?
Yes.
Time always what?
Yes.
Increasing. But here, text messages sent. Text messages sent. خلاص؟ يعني in hour 1 you text 5 messages, in hour 2 you text 6 messages, and so on, right?
Yes.
So let's read the question together. The graph represents this graph represents the number of text messages sent by Noura throughout the day. And had a time of the day. What are the number of messages? Okay. Now let's read the question together. Part A. Identify the independent and the dependent variable of the relation. Take your pencil and fill with me. Yeah.
X independent.
Now identify the independent and the dependent variables of the relation. This is the relation. This is the x side.
Yes.
What's the independent?
X.
Time. What's
Time.
its name now? Here, the time. So the time is the independent variable. And what's the dependent?
Text messages.
Right?
Yes.
So here in the first place we will write
Time.
independent variable time. Write time with me. Quickly. بعده dependent variable means
Text messages.
number of text messages. Right?
Yes.
Dependent, independent.
Yes.
استخدمناها.
Yes.
Yeah, quickly. Again, Part A, I'm reading, so point with me. Don't look, يعني طلع على كتابك، لا تطلع عليه. Part A, identify the independent and dependent variables of the relation. Independent variable, time. Is that it, time? Yes. Yeah. Dependent variable, number of text messages sent. X و1 خلاص؟
Yes.
اتفقنا؟
X on rate increase, right?
X.
On
Yeah.
rate, yes.
If you are going from left to right, but if you are going from right to left,
Negative.
sometimes I need to go in quadratic equations later on we go from left to right. But here we are going from left to right always. So x is always what? Increasing. Come on. But the curve or the line up here sometimes increase, sometimes decrease, depends on. But the time or the x-axis in general, if you are going to the right, always increasing, right? In our two spaces, time, the number of text messages sent. Continue now. Part B, describe what happens in the graph. شو صار بالgraph? I will read and fill with me. As you move from left to right, you are moving from left, not from right, يعني تبلش من هون تنزل. لا, left من وين؟ من هنا. Yeah. As you move from left to right along the graph, time ماله increase or decrease? Increase. Active increase. Time increases and the number of text messages sent كمان increases. يعني لما يمشي التايم النمبر ماله قاعد طلع على الكيرف تبعك it's increasing, right?
Yes.
So what? Increase. That's it. Part A again. Part B, sorry. As you move from left to right along the graph, time increases and the number of text messages sent also increases until the graph become هذا. يعني طلع هي increase مع التايم للحظة معينة شو صار؟ هذا اللاين شو بنسميه؟ I know, but what we call the line horizontal. شو يعني horizontal؟ هذا horizontal. هذا vertical. This line horizontal. Horizontal means what? Constant. Constant values. يعني if the number of messages here assume that طلع البورد. Assume the number here is 5. So all of these of this line give the number what? 5. يعني in hour 1, hour 3, hour 4, hour 5 كلهم ايش؟ 5. Yes, constant now. So what do you write in the third? A horizontal line. Okay. Yeah, so again increases بعدين horizontal line. This is the horizontal line. Yes.
Is it possible to start from the top of the graph?
لا يا ابني. انت عارف وين تكتب الجراف؟ هنا؟ شو هذا؟ The graph will end where? I don't know. But I know from where the graph was started. Get it? Yeah. حكينا increases بعدين horizontal line. كتبنا؟
Yes.
كتبنا. Let's continue. Then, sorry. The horizontal line means that time is the horizontal line means that time always increases. Again, the horizontal line means that time is increasing, but the number of text messages remains constant. Okay. Again, The horizontal line means the time is increasing. هلا بالhorizontal line طلع الجول. بالhorizontal line the time increasing ما هو وقت التايم. التايم دائما ماشي بيكون بلاش. صح ولا لا؟ But مين اللي كان constant? Number of text messages constant. So the horizontal line means the time is increasing, but the number of text messages sent remains constant. حلو. طيب بعد ما خلصنا الكونستانت بارت هذا التايم ماله لساته increasing, but the number of text messages back to increasing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's continue. So number of text messages sent remains constant during this time. هلا during لساته هون هو لساته during this time نورا مالها خلص ستوب ما كتبت ما كانت ترسل مسجات صح؟ So شو بنحكي؟ During this time نورا stopped sending text messages. Stopped, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Next, then she continued to send text messages until she stopped again for a period of time. Yeah, exactly. Finally, روح على finally هلا. بس خلصت الستوب بارت هذا شو صار؟ رجعت ماسكه التليفون وصارت ترسل مسجات. So here at the end, finally, Nora began sending text messages
Again.
Done?
Yes.
Done. This is example 2 part A B. Now let's do the check together under this example. لحظة شوي في خالد عبد الله في موضوع مهم جدا. خلينا نعرف شو الموضوع اللي بين خالد وعبد الله. طب let's go to the check together. ايش يا عمار؟ لا, we will fill the blanks now, so stay with us. Yeah. Identify the independent and dependent variables of each relation. In the previous example, we said the time is the independent and the number of the text messages dependent. Now here, we want to graph, we won't do anything. We need just to know what's the dependent and independent. Yeah. Part A, the average price of a ticket to an amusement park has steadily increased over time. We have average of something and time. The time matter increase independent. وهذا الافريج dependent ممكن يزيد ممكن يقل ممكن يوقف ما بعرف. So let's do it. The average of price of a ticket is dependent. اكتب dependent. Time is the independent. التايم ما بيعتمد على حدا. التايم دائما ماشي صح؟ Yes. Good. So dependent then independent. Part B. The air pressure inside a soccer ball decreases with time. هلا يكون عندك بالون انت تتركه هيك اسبوع. By passing of the time, the pressure will decrease, right?
Yes.
Right. Now the pressure, the time is what?
The independent.
Independent. The time دائما
Independent.
air pressure is the
Dependent.
Come on. Let's go to the check. التشيك فكرته حلوة. فيه multiple choice. We have 4 graphs and we need to select which graph is perfect for the situation written in the question. You understand the argument?
Yes.
So we have situation. We need to read it, understand it, and select the graph, which the graph represents this situation. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, let's read the check together. read the Khalid.
Airplanes. After an airplane takes off, its altitude increases rapidly.
بس إذا هي كانت على الأرض. طب تعمل صمود ليه؟ شو أحسن؟ هي كانت على الأرض صح؟ الطيارة عند الطريق تكون على الأرض ما تطلع. read again.
After an airplane takes off, its altitude increases rapidly.
Altitude means what? The height, right? Increases rapidly. هذه إذا قلت هي increases شوي. But like this sharp increases what fast طلعت على طول. rapidly. طيب كانت على الأرض and increases rapidly. Then
once it reaches a desired altitude, it continues to fly at the same level for a short period.
وصلت لالتيتيود معين صح؟ هيك اصلا تسافر الطياره. You go like this, land, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Continue.
Then the plane's altitude fluctuates slightly due to turbulence.
Which means
Yes.
حلو.
Finally, the altitude decreases quickly as the plane lands.
بالهواء. هلا انا مش شايف الجرافs اللي هناك. I'm graphing it depending on what Khalid said, right? Yes. Which part? B. Exactly. ليش مش؟ يا زلمه هلا انت لما تطلع بالطياره تطلع هيك وتنزل هيك. كيف لما تطلع بالسياره على المطار؟ حسب المطار. شوف عباره سلم على الجيران. فهمنا التشيك بارت في يس بارت في. طيب انزل لي تحت. والله يا الله يلا يا نفر.
Okay, notices that traffic congestion on the street on weekday morning depends on the time of day. It draws a graph to represent the relationship between the time of day and the
In the x-axis we have the time. In the y-axis we have the traffic congestion. يعني you know at the morning we don't have traffic. But when you are going home after a while, it is so crowded, right? So the crowdedness depends on what? On the time. And بالتالي هذا الناس تطلع هلا كذا زي ما تطلع بعدين. So this is the time to go that the streets are a little bit empty. Okay. But again, read the step.
K notices that traffic congestion on the street on weekday morning depends on the time of day.
How? He draws
the graph to represent the relationship between the time of day and the volume of traffic congestion on the street on a weekday morning.
حلو. طلع على weekday morning. طلع على الجراف جنبها. See the graph?
Yes.
أول شيء constant, بعدين rapid increasing, بعدين a little bit constant, then decreasing, then increasing, right?
Yes.
يعني الشارع قدام البيت تفضل جوا. كان هذه، بعدين بدأ صار زحمة، بعدين زي تمام؟ Continue.
Analyze the orange signal. Select the statement that describes what is happening during this time.
حلو. Analyze the orange. See the orange?
Yes.
هلا مش فيه ألوان هو.
Yes.
In your book, you have blue and orange in the line, right?
Yes.
ومثل الأورنج. بس. شو صار بالأورنج؟
Decrease.
Decreasing.
Down.
Here. صح؟
يعني
Yeah. So which bar?
D.
Bar D. يلا not a blue.
ايوه
يعني طيب, done this check.
Yes.
Done. Move to the next page. Move to the next page. To the next page, how we graph order pairs. How we graph order pairs. Now, yesterday I told you something about how we graph order pairs. We said, depending on the numbers, right? If you have big numbers, you need to make jumps. If you have small numbers, you can 1, 2, 3, 4, and go on, right? Now, طلع على الإكزامبل اللي عندك. Example 3, see it?
Yes.
طلع الإكزامبل. We're using the book guys. Now, طلع الأوردر pairs اللي عندك. 5 with negative 36 with big numbers, right? You cannot والله 80 أروح أحط أنا 1, 2, 3, 4 لل 80. Takes long time and big efforts, right? We make jumps, right? Now نطلع النمبرز اللي عندنا. Let أقل نمبر فيهم أقل نمبر فيهم 1. وين ال 1؟ حلو. أكبر نمبر فيهم 90. لسه في whatever, I'm talking with both sides. 95, right? يعني so we can use a scale to 100, right? We can use 10, 20, 30, 40, and go on, or 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. In positive and
negative.
الآن هو عامل لك تحت شو عامل لك؟ هو عامل لك الجراف. But we will fill it the graph, right? So let's do it together. Yeah. Estimate. Yeah. Now the unit graph, you have this, right? Okay. This is your graph. It has nothing. The graph has nothing, right? We will fill the scale numbers. These numbers here, we call them what? The scale numbers. Okay. But we said we will use jumps by 10, 20, 20. مثلا انت عندك squares, right?
Yes.
هلا new squares you can use
20, 40, 60, 80.
كم سكوير عندك؟ 1 2 use it one, yeah. خلي الاول 20 بعدين 40 بعدين
60, 80, or 100.
80 same here. Negative 20, negative 40, negative 60. خلينا نخلص. كويس شو بدك؟ ايوه انا negative 80 ونيجاتيف 100. Okay, same here 20, 40, 60 until what? 100. And here also negative 20, negative 40, negative 60, negative 80, negative 100. خلاص? Now go back to your order pairs. The first order pair you have 5 with 8. Where's the 5? You don't have 5, you have 20. So you approximate the 5. يعني هذه شو حتكون بالنص؟ هاي 20. هذه 10. هذه شو حتكون؟ 5. Go up until you have the 8, right? And put your 20. حطيت 20. Do you have 5? The first order order pair, what you have? What you have, the first order pair?
5 and 8.
5. Do you have 5 in the x-axis? Where is it? Where? طلع البول طلع where انت حطيت 20.
Yes.
Do you have 5?
No.
We need to approximate the place of the 5. Where is the place of the 5? At the middle you have 10 because you have 20 here. At the middle of the middle, it will be your 5. Sure?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, طبعا you point on the 5, then you go up until you have what?
8.
The 8, then you make your point. The next order pair is negative 36 and 48. أنا في ناس شايفة مش ماسكة قلم. إيش تعملوا؟ Yeah. The second order pair is negative 36
and 48.
Yeah, exactly. Negative 36 and 48. Where is the negative 36? تيجي هون على negative
20 and
negative 36 between
negative
negative 20 and negative 40.
بس أقرب لل 4.
Yeah, هاي negative 20 هاي negative 40 أقرب لل 4. صح؟
Yes.
And what?
48.
48 هلا بالنص ايش؟
أقرب
بين ال 40 وال 60
30.
50. 48 يعني صح؟
Yes.
25 times 38 and 95. 38 and
25.
the third one. Sorry. 25 and negative 91. 25 after the 20 a little bit. And what? Negative is
91.
negative 91 average of the negative 100. إذا تنزل until before the negative 100 a little bit. Negative 91, right?
Yes.
Then we have 38 and 95. 38, it's close to me. The 40. And what? 95, it's before the 100 a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Put it only. Negative 10 and negative 50. Negative 10 is between 0 and negative 1 here at the middle. And what? Negative 50 down between
40, negative 40, negative 60.
Hey, negative 40 number, negative 60 here at the middle. This is the point. 1 and 22. The 1, where is the 1? So close to 0.
Yes.
So close to 0. The 22,
jump 20 or
يعني probably 20 بشوي.
yes.
Done?
Yes. Done.
Go and check. After this exam, then we have check.
Yes. 104.
We have disorder pairs in the check. We have page 140. نهدى والله شوي. We have 16 and 32.
Negative 10 and
Negative 10 and 11. 4 and negative 27. Hey, the numbers are less than the previous numbers. Yeah. Now, the question wants us, هلا طلع على x axis. What are the x values here? 16,
negative 10
10,
or
4,
negative 7.
negative 7. We need to make a scale and choose it from the scales. See, تحت you have the x-axis وجنبها
Y
the y-axis. We need to use which one is better for us? Negative 20 to 20, negative 12 to 18 scale 2. Share scale 2.
يعني skip by
Yeah, step by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it's so you can skip 2, right? So choose B. يعني 32 sorry 16 negative 10 or negative 7. What is the scale you will use? Step by 2 or by 5 or by 10? By 2 لأنه numbers close to each other, right? Step by 2. Which one shall be part B? From negative 12 to 18. And from negative 12 to 18 covers all the x-axis, right? So, yeah, if you make your x-axis starting from negative 12 to where? And step by 2, يعني هاي negative 10, negative 8, negative 6, negative 4, negative 2, 0, 2, 4, by 2, from negative 12 to 18 covers me 16, negative 10, 4, negative 6. هلا بدنا نحكي عن الواي axis اللي هو هلا in the x axis part B, right?
Yes.
In the y axis
can be C.
it can be C, yeah. C طلع 30, 11, 27 or 5. We can use step by 5 is better for us. So far C is correct one. Yes.
Y equal x plus 2
Yeah. This is what we call. This is what we call exactly. If you put 2 and negative 2, both gives you 4. 2 by 2, 4, 2 by 2, 4. We'll talk about this a lot later on. That's all for today, guys. Your homework for today is page 143, 1, 2, 3, 4. الفور فيها A و B هلا in A you will tell the independent and dependent and B you will analyze the graph.
Yes.
Have it this and so on. 1, 2, 3, 4 AB, 5 AB. شفت بالكم كيف؟ خلك معي. In 1, 2, 3, what the question wants, express the relation as table, graph, division map. اعمل لي table لا اعمل table وجراف ماب. Thank you.